Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 powerful decks of cards today, connect with the energy. Now, the masculine today is definitely realising that you understand them and nobody else does. You know, they're looking around their life, at their job, their situation, the people that are around and realising nothing and nobody really gets them but you. When they're with you, they feel alive. They feel like their life is worth living. They feel their life is taking off to new heights. They feel they can do anything, be anything, and have anything. They feel strong in your presence. So we're going to bring in the Divine Masculine Revelations because they're going through some revelations. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Oracle by my Divine Masculine George. And I'm going to bring in the Eternal Messages by the Pretty Psyche. So what do the masculines want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? Jumping straight out, just 2 cards. So clear messages and 1 card moving on top. What revelations are they going through? Jumping out the deck here. Jumping out the deck, 1 going the other side. So I feel like they are worried that you're going in different directions and they want to stop that. That's coming to me intuitively. So if you've been going down separate paths, they want to go down the same path. They are moving towards you closer and closer every day. So the energy is I've been receiving your telepathic messages. Now, the masculine is very aware that you are communicating. They may feel like they're going a bit mad or a bit crazy because they may not understand it, but they certainly feel it. I can hear you talking to me in my head. Can you feel that? So he's trying to work out what that is. And he's saying, you really have been by my side and I see that. I do cherish you for that. So the masculine really does respect you, Divine Feminine. No matter what they say or how they act, they know that you've been there with them and, through thick and thin with them. I do see that. I cherish you for that. So he's thanking you for being there and not giving up. And I do think about the future. And when I do, I think about you in it because you're one of a kind. Look at that. No other can compare to you. And that's exactly what he's thinking about today. That's exactly what's on his mind today. He's thinking about that spark. I call that spark the firework effect. The way it feels when you are together. Like all the fireworks are going off at once. Like the sun comes out and it feels wonderful. Your light, Divine Feminine, guides them home. You're one of a kind. No other can compare to you. And I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So the masculine is very conscious of you right now and very curious about what you're doing because he's a little bit afraid about you moving on. I've looked you up online. So if you're thinking he's done that, maybe you're thinking, has he reached out to you from a fake account? He possibly has. Or if you feel him watching you in some way, he's saying, yeah, that was me. I looked you up to see what you're doing. And if you're not online, if you're thinking, well, I'm not on social media, I haven't got a Facebook or an Instagram, what then? They can type your name into Google to see if anything comes up, to see if a picture comes up of you or anything about you, to find out what you're doing. And he's saying, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. So he's saying, I know you think I've forgotten you. And he's aware of that because of his own behaviour. And sometimes he questions his behaviour. He's realising this. He's thinking, why am I acting that way? And doing those things when I'm always thinking about my feminine. Why do I pretend I don't care when I do? Why? Questioning his own behaviour. Thinking about the past. Thinking about the way it was. Thinking about you. Thinking about the moment you came together and also visualizing the future and how he wants it to be. I think about the future and when I do, I think about you in it because you're one of a kind. No other can compare to you. So trust the journey. So he's kind of sending you that message today saying, trust our journey and trust your journey to me. Trust your journey to source. Trust my journey to you. We must trust to be together and go in nature. So the masculine is saying to you, I'm learning to trust more because I'm spending more time outdoors. I'm going more into nature. And no matter what they're doing, whether they're going for a walk or they're doing gardening or they're going camping or whatever they're doing, they are feeling more connected with you. And they're also receiving messages in dreams. So they may also be receiving messages in dreams to go in nature and to trust the journey. They may have dreamt about being outdoors with you, or even being on a ship with you. Okay, or being shipwrecked on an island or a beach with you. These are dreams they may be having that show them the truth. And they're receiving messages in dreams because it's how they process, how they understand. If they're having nightmares, they're processing or working through things. It's making them curious about you. They may have even had dreams where they're chasing you in a dream because they know they need to move forward. And they're also facing their own fears. And I feel that there's a big message coming through here that you are connecting in dreams. And they are definitely having vivid dreams or scary dreams or chaotic dreams to face and heal those fears. And the umbrella there is about protection and power. And also to heal the past, breaking free from the chains, to start again. The crow, a symbol of secrets being revealed and mysteries and psychic knowledge and power. So I feel the big message I've got coming through intuitively is the masculines are very vividly dreaming right now. They're dreaming about you and visualizing a future with you. But they're also visualizing an escape from chains they're in, from the past, the karmic situation, their own pain. They're facing fears about reaching out or moving forward or taking a leap of faith. They're dreaming about being in nature, going outdoors, connecting with the elements, and being on a stormy sea, learning how to trust the journey, realizing that you are one of a kind and no other compares to you. So let's bring in some extra messages. What else do we need to know today? What else do they want to say? So cards on the floor, we've got protection. I feel safer in the silence. So he's saying to you, during the silent times, I'm always thinking about you. In those moments, it feels safer because I'm a little bit afraid of what to say. Sometimes I can't find the words to say what I want to say, a little bit afraid to open up. And this card's moving, he's saying separation like silence is illusion because I hear you connecting with me and talking to me through telepathy. I've been receiving your messages. So silence is illusion. And sometimes it's protection because you're being protected from their lower self and their struggles. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle. What's the illusion right now? What do we need to be aware of? Cards coming out. Hurt. Remember, hurt people hurt people. You are healing and learning to respond with love. So when the masculine seems to be hurting you, it's because they are hurting inside. And you are learning from this divine feminine to respond with love. We've got mistakes. You're learning that mistakes are lessons. There are no mistakes, just lessons that lead to blessings. Forgive yourself and carry on. So the masculines are forgiving themselves for their past mistakes and the way they've hurt you. They're realizing that they hurt you because they were hurting inside. And they want to now respond to you and heal it. And also, the age is illusion. So if there is an age gap between you, you're being reminded that you are an old soul, that physically you are as old or as young as you allow yourself to feel. So trust the journey. If there's an age gap, it's for a reason. You are showing the world there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, this is definitely the age of consent. You must understand that, the universe, God, the angels would never give you anything that goes against that. This is when you are both aware and reciprocative of this love. You both want it. You're both aware. You're both at the right age. So everything else is illusion. What else does your masculine want to say today? I feel there's more messages. I want to reconcile with you, telepathically communicate with me, and I'll talk about you. So what I'm feeling with this is, the masculine's really saying to you, I've heard you connecting with me. I've heard you sending me telepathic communication, and I want to reconcile with you. So continue to communicate with me. Telepathically tell me how you feel. And understand I do talk about life with you to my friends and family. So I feel some of the masculines, not all of them, some of them have spoken about you. May not necessarily be about you directly, but they've definitely talked about a future and what that future entails and what it means. And this journey card is moving on top here. Your journey is protected. So the rainbow lights is a symbol of that protection. So the masculine is saying, when I'm quiet and silent, I'm protecting you. But that does not mean I'm not communicating with you, because I'm communicating with you through telepathy and dreams and visions and feelings and signs. And I want you to know that I think about you, I think about our future, because you're one of a kind and nobody compares to you. And they do love you, Divine Feminine. So to end the reading, I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine messages of love. So what do they want to say to you today from their heart? What do they want to say to you from their heart? Look at that. Trust me, and hear my message through music. So they're definitely communicating with you right now through music. He's saying, hear my message through music, please trust me. And I'm going to do a bonus card with the messages through music deck. So what is he saying to you through music straight out? He's saying to you, just you two. No matter who else is involved in your situation, what matters is you and your twin. Take all the labels away and focus on the love. What matters is the two of you and nothing else. So that's why your masculine is saying, you're one of a kind. And really, we're two of a kind. No one else matters. So if you're focusing on the karmic partner or the karmic situation, focus on you and your twin, because separation is coming to an end. They don't want to be apart from you any longer. And that's what I channel right at the beginning. Your twin flame wants to stay with you. They want to spend the night with you, and they may find it very hard to end a conversation or say goodbye when you come back together, because they are showing you that they love you. So when you come back together, and you will, they're going to show you, because they're going to want to be in your energy, how they feel. And even if they can't use the words they love you, they're going to show you in other ways. And that's what you're being guided to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.